Here we are with the race number 9, and it is Class 3. We line up at over 1,200 metres. Into the top of the order is Majestic Knight, who's had 2 good runs back this preparation. Mark the Moment hasn't been far away in both of his runs. Naboo Legend is coming into this off a recent trial for 3rd at Sha Tin. Not Usual Star was beaten 2 lengths on debut behind Capital Legend. Ready to Win Golden Express goes from 1,400 metres back to 1,200 metres. Pulsar Strider, he was 6th last time out behind Capital Legend. California Veins, a trial winner. Dragon Admiral, crossover noseband off. Shadow Roll goes on for the first time. Dream Pursuer, Brave Star up in grade, and Charmander off a rating of 61. Speed here, Nick. California Veins, he likes to go forward, but so too does Majestic Knight from what we've seen.
Yeah, and California Veins got the better of the draw. He's in 2, so if he can get across that rail, he'll have at least that to run against from an early stage. Majestic Knight can go forward. He's drawn 7 for Harry Bentley, so he's not, in too bad a spot to press on with it. Dream Pursuer shouldn't be too far away. Naboo Legend, another one who has shown good pace actually in his 2 runs to date. And Magic Phoenix might just be caught out on the wing there a bit, Paul.
Yeah, he could be a little bit wide there. Golden Express would probably be one of the favourites. I think he'll go back. He's back in the trip as well. And from his draw, I think he'll go back.
Well, Zach Purton rode Dream Pursuer on debut, the 5-year-old son of Moshe. Let's hear what he said to Nick about his chances this weekend. He spoke to Nick Friday morning.
Zach, Dream Pursuer is one of your rides on Sunday afternoon. Second start here in Hong Kong. He did a pretty good job on his local debut.
Yeah, he did. He's been in Hong Kong quite some time and obviously had the setback with the injury, and therefore he hasn't raced for a while, so it was his first run, and I thought he did a fairly good job from an awkward gate. He did get into a nice spot and had his chance, but hopefully he's going to improve off that.
He's got gate 1 this weekend. I imagine that makes things that little bit easier and kinder for you.
Sure, I don't have to worry about getting a spot. He'll naturally find it, so hopefully we just can get on the back of the right horses and let them bring us into the race.
You've done a lot of work with the horse, Zach. Do you feel he's come on for that debut performance?
He's always a keen worker. He travels quite strong and always probably does a little bit more than what he should, so he'll always give the impression in the mornings that he's working well.
You and Manfred obviously have a decent association. I noticed you got Lucky Swainess earlier on this week. How is he since that win?
Yeah, he's come through the run really well. He feels like he's ready to go back to the races already. He's quite keen, and just got to try and give him a couple of gallops and just get him to chill a bit again, but he's in good form.
Give you plenty to look forward to, I'm sure, going forward.
Yeah, it's an exciting time of year. We've got some nice races coming up. So hopefully he can just get his chance when it matters next time, and we can, make amends. Yeah.
Can't wait to see Lucky Swainess back on track for Manfred Mann and Zach Purton, but Zach touching there with Dream Pursuer. We can move on and have a look at Majestic Knight. You've been a fan of this horse, Paul. Only really headed sort of the last 100 metres. Form out of the race has been Frank Dromberg banner winning.
Yeah, exactly. And look, I thought it was a good win from him, a good run, I should say, from him, running third. He was still well clear here, about 200 to go, and just sort of got swamped late. So a good run once again from Majestic Knight. Yeah, he definitely goes in for me. Yeah,
likewise, I've got him in the numbers, and he's only had 7 starts here so far in Hong Kong, and he's run with credit on more than one occasion. So, yeah, look, he's definitely a contender for mine here, Tom.
On we go to Golden Express. Interesting, John Size put this horse up to 1,400 metres. I just wondered if Nick, he thinks he's maybe at this stage of his career a better horse at 12.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, look, there's always sort of at this level and over those sort of trips, there's always plenty of options. So it's well worth having a go. Look, they went forward with him last time out, and he probably just peaked a little bit, and he was a beaten favourite as well. So I don't mind him coming back in trip here, Paul. And Sylvester de Souza, who's been in red hot form, will ride.
Yeah, and look, he's got Super Sunny Singh beating him, who's in great form, and Voyage Bubble, who will be one of the favourites in a later race as well, earlier race, I should say, as well. So I think it's a really good form race, and I think they will ride him a bit quieter this time.
Can have a look at Brave Star now. He travelled nicely in the run here, and he was pretty impressive at Happy Valley. Has to come up in grade and do it this time round, Paul, but looked good this night.
He did, didn't he? It was a tough run, though. I just wonder how much was taken out of this. He was sort of on this in a bit of a speed battle as well. And look, he only beat Miracles in this race. He's now got to come up into Class 3. So look, I haven't included him in there.
Yeah, I think it's tougher. He's had 1 run at Sha Tin, and he was disappointing. That was on his debut. So look, he's in form, but I do like others.
One more to look at, Naboo Legend. He looked to be under a nice enough hold in this trial here. I think it's Kingland up front. Of course, we've seen this trial, Denfield, Panfield down the outside won it. Naboo Legend, Nick?
Look, you could probably try and make a case for him at a bit of odds. I mean, he started only 6-1 on his debut, beaten 7 lengths. He was a massive price behind Beauty Tycoon, and he didn't run as well, and he's clearly had 1 or 2 little issues. But look, the trial was okay, and he's got a lofty rating, which makes it hard, Paul.
Yeah, and he had blood in the trachea on that debut run here in Hong Kong as well, which sort of just worries me a bit for his first run.
Yeah, he was withdrawn from his third run there with inhabitants back on the 28th of December. Okay, Paul, you've been a Golden Express man.
Yeah, I have. Actually, 2 horses I quite like coming out of this race is Golden Express and also Majestic Knight. So I've made that the Quinella Golden Express to beat Majestic Knight. Dream Pursuer should get the best run. And Pulsar Strider, I'm going to put him in on a minor line as well. That run 2 starts ago behind Solar Wings was good. And then he was close up behind Capital Legend last time as well. So 6-1, 12 and 8.
Back on the 12 here, Dream Pursuer. He's a 5-year-old who's had 1 or 2 issues, but I thought that debut run was really good, and Zach's done plenty of the work with him, and I certainly think he can come on from first to second start here in Hong Kong. So he'll go on top over Golden Express, who has done a little wrong really in 2 runs, and he's back in trip, which I think will probably suit him that bit better. Majestic Knight up at the top's a double-figure price. He can run well. He's overall a consistent type. And Pulsar Strider, I didn't think he was the luckiest last time out, and he was only beaten a length and 3/4. And his form prior, his second run was very good behind Solar Wind. So we'll throw him in as well. 12, 6, 1 and 8.
Early favourite is Golden Express, coming back to 1,200 metres. He's currently at 2.5 for Silvestre de Souza.